This is P and we're back. This is P and we're back with another video. March the 11th, 2019. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing and review videos. So I'm actually using the new Samsung Galaxy S10 to record this video. Hopefully it comes out on point. First time using it for a YouTube video. And this is actually somebody else's. So check out my previous videos for the official unboxing, the early unboxing of the Flamingo Pink Galaxy S10 by Samsung. The release date was on the 8th and I ended up getting it on the 6th. And I actually ordered that one that I'm recording with before this one. So after this one rather. So today we'll be taking a look at mine. It came in today on the 11th. I wish it had came in Saturday so I would have had time to set it up and play with it. But the setup should be quick. If you are waiting on yours or getting ready to switch from your old device, use the Samsung, go to the Play Store by Google and download the Smart Switch. That way you can transfer all your data, photos, videos, text messages, all of that good stuff, your apps onto your new device. And it don't take long. You can use the cable or you can do it wirelessly. But enough said, let's get into this. Shout out to Samsung. I wish I had got it a little bit earlier. I'm actually using an older device, the S8. So I'll be using it to go over all the specs that I may have forgotten. This is what your box is going to look like from Samsung. And keep the box if you plan on trading in your old device. So, yeah, first up, we have the Samsung Galaxy Buds, which was a promo, wireless with the wireless charging case, powered by AKG. 6 hours of playtime, and these are Bluetooth. 6 hours of playtime, 7 hours with the charging case, clear calls and sound quality, wireless charging, designed for comfort and stability. So it's a close-up on it. And I think they actually sold out of these, so I think Samsung, if they're still having a promo, you're getting like an e-card for $130. These cost $129. So yeah, so I'm glad I was able to get mine. And yeah, let's check this out. So I got a little receipt, which this retails for $8.99 new. The Samsung Galaxy S10. Woo! All right, there go a little card that you get about the earbuds. All right. Move the box out the way. Move the plastic out the way, and check out the box for the Samsung S10. Starting at 128 gigabytes of internal storage. This also has expandable storage with the micro SD card slot, which I think I have a new 64, but I have data on my S8 on the 32, so I may transfer it to the 64, but 128 is a lot, especially in a phone, a mobile device. So that's your music, your videos, and you're taking videos all the time, vlogs for YouTube, etc., or vacations or whatever. You should have plenty of room and expandable storage, and the Samsung Cloud too. So don't forget about it. Do your research on it. So the packaging contains the Samsung Galaxy S10, the wall charger, wall/USB charger, which is going to be your reversible charger, Type-C charger, where you can reverse it upside down or whatever. Stereo headset, USB connector, quick reference guide. And I think since the Samsung Galaxy S7, they started the Type-C, and also including earbuds in the packaging. So, did the unboxing on this one, Flamingo Pink. Here's the side by side, same size and everything, with their Prism White, which is mine. Can't wait. All right, so I already got my cases ready. Right here, we got the Clear by Spigen. We got the black, and the rose gold is on the flamingo pink one. So yeah. All right, so you only get one piece of tape on the back, and be careful with opening your box. One thing about the box is not as premium as the 7s, the 8s, and the 9s, in my opinion. But the phone is. So you got one piece of tape, and the box lifts up like this. And if you got a little weight to it, because on the inside you have your documents or whatever. So, whoa, snap, that's a flaw. All right, so here's the phone, the actual device. So hold on to it when you're lifting it up. And it looks crispy already. Ooh, this prism white is fire. All display, 6.1 inches of display. And check out that color. And I'm gonna give a close-up on this too. While I'm talking about it, some of the new features with the S10 is, of course, the power button on the side is a little bit higher. You still have the Bixby button on the left. You have the volume rocker up and down on the left, upper. That's your up top, your micro SD card slot, along with your SIM card slot, which uses the nano SIM. But look at this. And as you can see in the reflection, that flamingo pink. But yeah, this like has hits. I saw this in videos of like, of course you can see the pearl, but like metallic, a little bit of metallic blue, green, a little bit of purple, all types of stuff. Plus one of my vehicles is pearl white. But I've always had black phones, and I just wanted to switch it up. And if you want to be a little bit discreet, you can always get a black case. That's why I got a clear case and a black case. So on the rear, you see the 3 cameras. You have a standard, a wide, and an ultra wide. All right, so the standard ones are going to be 12 megapixels on the rear. The ultra wide is going to be 16. You have your flash right here, and also your heart rate sensor and all of that good stuff. Oxygen sensor, heart rate sensor, blood pressure, but no fingerprint scanner or reader on the rear. It's actually in the screen in this area right here. And one thing about it is you can use multiple fingers, just like when it was on the rear of the device, but it's ultrasonic, so it picks up blood flow. And setting it up, you have to be accurate, so that way it's for your protection, your security. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is, check it out. I'm gonna put this on my wireless charger. It's an older Samsung, like a few generations, but just to see where the battery life is. All right, so we're gonna move the buds over here. Let's see if we can get a good visual on this. New out the box. Let's set it on here. All right, as you can see, it's powering up. Let's see what they give us out the box. 74%. I think that was on the flamingo pink as well. 74%. All right. So we're gonna leave that there for a second. Look at the contents of the box. So even with the flamingo pink, you get the white Samsung adaptive charger, which means it adapts to the speed that's needed based on how low your percentage is on your device. It means you want it to speed up quick. And even with the S8 and the S9, like if you cut the phone, power the phone off and your battery is 14 or below, it doesn't take but like 15 minutes to get it to like 70 or 80. So I would say like 30 to 35 minutes to fully charge your device if you're not using it. And if it's on 0, and if it's not really running location, Bluetooth, and all of that stuff. But a pretty good charger. It's good to have by Samsung. Also in the box, you have your transfer dongle where you connect it to your old device and plug it into your new device and use the sync cable to transfer your data with the smart switch, okay? All right, and then in here, you're gonna have your USB Type-C. And these phones recognize these cables. Like, yeah, you can get a charge or whatever, but are you gonna get the good charge? Are you gonna really be able to transfer your data with a generic or whatever? And you can sometimes, but just always try to keep the OEM original transfer cable and charging block. And then those are your AKG earbuds. They are wired, they look wireless, but nah, because you get the wireless right here. Yeah. All right, so let's actually see what else is going on. So here's the box, the metallic white, S10. And then what you want to do is shake this stuff out. And if it don't come out, give it a few more shakes. If not, you may have to bend it a little bit to get it out. That's one thing that I noticed about the last one that I tried to get out. I had to bend it a little bit to finally get it out. So trust me, you may be laughing saying what's taking so long, but it's gonna happen to you. All right, so you open this, get all your pamphlets out. That's your SIM card ejection tool, because you're gonna need that. And I'll be switching to Straight Talk using the Verizon SIM card kit. And I also purchased mine unlocked. So, you know, basically I can use any CDMA or GSM. GSM is gonna be your AT&T and T-Mobile. GSM is gonna be your Sprint and Verizon. So I'll try to leave a link in the description below to Samsung. Do your research and bring your own phone with Straight Talk if you want. So that's the model number. Check out Spigen. I'll try to leave that in the description below. And one other feature about the S10, one of the main features other than the bezel-less display, where you actually have the cutout for the camera right here, is that it has reverse charging. So it's gonna be like a tab. You gotta check out my other video because I don't know if I'm gonna set it up right now. I might power it on because it's a lot of little things that I wanna do right off bat before, which I know a lot of people pause the video or whatever when they're reviewing. And I may have to go over in a separate video. So, but I'll try to go through the specs. But you got the bezel-less display, which I'll try to show that in a minute. And also, oh, the reverse, like, it's like a power, what is it called? It's called the wireless charging power share or whatever. So you pull the tab down, it's like a little option at the top on the right. You hit it, put another device that's capable of charging directly on the back, and it'll light up like a wireless charger. So it has whatever that's built in here, and this wireless charger is built into the phone. So that's another feature that's gonna set the standard. I don't think Samsung is actually the first one, but the first of the flagship popular branded phones in the US, I think, to have that first. So when we're talking, you know, the top brands is Samsung, Motorola, Apple, LG, and we'll say maybe like Nokia, maybe, because I know they started a lineup. So yeah, but to have that in the flagship device, so in other words, say you're on vacation or out and about with your friends, or you don't feel like running back to wherever your charger is, and if they have the same phone, or if they ask, could they get a charger if you're not using your phone, you just flip it over with your case, put the other one on top, the other device on top, and charge it. It's crazy. And if I'm rambling a little bit, I'm just excited about this new device. So let's go over some of the specs briefly on this S10. All right, so some of the specs. We already went over the display, 6.1 inches versus the 5.8 inches of the previous, the S9, and also the S8. All right, so 6.1 inches, which is measured diagonal. You have the 12 megapixel front-facing camera. You have two 12 megapixel rear cameras, one for your standard, one for your wide, and the ultra wide is going to be measured at 16 megapixels. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 octa-core processor, 2840 megahertz is what's going to be powering this device. The processor is like the engine in your phone or your computer. The storage for is up to 512 gigabytes plus with the micro SD card slots. All right, the technology is going to be your dynamic AMOLED display. That's going to be the clarity of your screen. When you have all the settings maxed out, you're going to get that dynamic AMOLED display to show the enhanced features and the crispness of it. And you're also going to have like an option for night mode. So if those blues and those bright colors are too bright on your eyes at night, other than turning it down, you can put it in that type of night mode. So that way it's easy on the eyes and it'll help you go to sleep instead of being up all night on your device. All right, so you got the triple cameras. You have the Gorilla Glass 6. Last year was the Gorilla Glass 5. So that's protection, your screen from scratches, and to help prevent it from deep scratches and also shattering or breaks. But get you a case. Screen protectors is up to you. You have tempered glass screen protectors. If you get a tempered glass, go to, it's like a setting that you can go to in your device, your display. And what it will do is increase the sensitivity of the touch on the screen. Because you know, if you got a tempered glass, that's adding thickness. So that's more pressure that you have to push. So the sensitivity of having a tempered glass will sort of go against the glass, and that way it'll make it easier to type and function your device as far as touching it. All right. So the video recording, of course, is 4K. The max is 3840 by 2160. You got the 1920, which is the 1080p HD with 240 frames per second. All right, you have the high dynamic range mode. Once again, front-facing camera. I might have said it was 12, it's actually 10. So front-facing camera is 10 megapixels. The S9 was 8. So that's an improvement on it. All right, the materials is glass on the back. So the back is actually Gorilla Glass 5. So the back is Gorilla Glass 5 and the front is Gorilla Glass 6. So yeah, 77%. This is crisp. And the thing about it, it's like the same exact size. You're just getting a fuller, you're gonna see in a second, display. So same size in your pocket, in your hand, but the screen is larger, 5.8 to 6.1. I remember when 4.7, like on the Nexus 4 was large, then the 5.1 and 5.2 on the S5 and the Nexus 5. I thought that was large. Then you get the 5.5 that came out with the 7 Edge, the Samsung Galaxy 7 Edge, and the 5.5 of like the LG G4 and all those phones. Now you're dealing with the 6.1, and we're not even talking the Plus, because you do have the S10 Plus, which is larger, and then the Note is probably going to come out in the fall, And then you have the one that opens to like a tablet, like a 7-inch or 7.9-inch. And then you have the E, which is a little bit more affordable, a little bit more basic. It doesn't have the edge display. And it's actually starting, I think, $100 less. But I think it comes like in a yellow color. This is going to be prism white, black, prism blue, and your flamingo pink for the ladies. But the guys can get away with it too because it's awesome. All right, so what else do we have? We have the battery. It's a 3400 milliamp battery. This is a waterproof phone. So yeah, so waterproof, so it doesn't have the removable battery, which they did back with the S5, but everything is sealed on this one, yeah. And you have dual speakers on the bottom and up top, and you have the headphone jack for your headphones or AUX cord, or your earbuds, your wired earbuds or whatnot. Reversible type C, yeah, on the bottom. Just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Now, as far as the OS, your operating system, this is going to be the Android 9.0 Pie straight out the box. The S9 just got upgraded a few weeks ago. So this is the Pi 9.0 operating system. You're using the Samsung One UI, which is new. That's your Samsung skin with all its extra accessories and settings and features. But it's a little less bloatware, so it's a little bit more simplified than the last version. All right, so and then you have the Quick Charge 2.0, USB power delivery. You also have the Bluetooth technology at 5.0, USB 3.1. I didn't know that. That's an upgrade. So it's faster transfer, data transfer. You have the Samsung Pay, where you can store all your credit cards or whatnot and use it in retail stores or wherever, just by scanning your phone, using your phone to scan or whatever. I never used it, but yeah, I may use it one day. You have FM radio, which was on the S9. And let's see, the wireless screen share, additional microphones for noise cancellation. And for people that just want a phone for the basics, this is going to have that and more. So you're going to be able to text, picture text, which is multimedia texting. You get your games, you get your apps, Netflix, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of that is on here, and then more. Just go to the Google store. A lot of that is already preset on here. Take pictures, videos, email. Once you connect to the Wi-Fi, you can connect to the Wi-Fi on here. So all your basics. Also, on these cases, they have the kickstand on them. Check out Spigen, get the one with the kickstand so you can prop it up, watch your videos, spread it open on YouTube, spread it open on YouTube, fill out the whole screen. Now let's power this on real quick. So if you just want a phone that has the calculator, your calendar, all of that is on there. So we're gonna hold the power button on the side. Samsung Galaxy S10, let's see how quick it powers. Secured by Knox. Samsung being, yeah, I like how that comes up on the screen. Check out the back of it again. All right, I just like that color. And I guess for me, it's sort of new. This is just keeping it 100% authentic. I've always had either like a black or like a smoke case. And my phones have always been black, so.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Help you get set up more easily by guiding you through the steps.
So we're just gonna hit that.
Terms and conditions.
Agree
Once
to
you
all.
read and agree to these, we can really get going.
Next, just look at the
You can
screen.
restore the settings and contents from your old device. It will not be difficult.
So I'm gonna connect wireless. Bring your old stuff first. All right, we're gonna have to do that in a minute. But until then, this is P. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's do a little side by side. Look at the display. All right, so S10, check out Samsung.com or go to your wireless carrier. You may be eligible for an upgrade. And if it's been 2 years and you have to only pay like 50 bucks or so, if you got it, get it, use it, enjoy. Hopefully everyone can enjoy this device. Look at that edge screen. And I'm holding on with the Cobra clutch. But this is P. Any questions, comment below. Hope you enjoy all my videos. And share them with your friends and hope the experience was fun. And until next time, this is P. Shout out to all my day one and new subscribers. Always show that love. Get those model numbers so you can order those cases. Unlocked.